everyone, this is Jessie. We are going to work on forearm stand today. So if you're at home, say if you have a block you can use, and maybe even a strap. If you don't have a strap, you can grab a yoga mat strap or a bathrobe, towel strap, whatever you have that you can sort of tie, and something that will just hold the arms in place. For King-Geovanis, you need to have a pretty open chest, right, and strong shoulders. So let's just begin in a downward facing dog. So ground your hands, and then take your feet about hip distance apart, pull the belly in, move the shoulder blades away from each other. Good. And I should mention that you should be a little bit warm right now, because we're not really going to warm up today, we're just going over the basics. So I want you to try to outer rotate the shoulders and squeeze the elbows in, and gently work on lowering those elbows to the floor. Okay, and then press back up. So gently lower down. If you can't come all the way down, just come halfway down and push back up. The whole time you want to be squeezing the arms, even the hands, in toward each other without actually moving them. This is Mia the cat. Good, give me 3 more of these. So we're working on opening the chest, opening the shoulders, and also strengthening the chest and the shoulders. Good. So the next time you come down, I want you to lower the elbows all the way down to the mat. And just check that the elbows are in line with the wrist here. Good. Walk the feet in a little bit, come into dolphin. So melt that chest back. If you need to bend your knees here, go for it. Good, and gently lower the knees down. Come into child's pose, rest the arms. And make your way back up to seated. All right, so we're gonna do that again, but this time I'm gonna have you use a block and a strap. So what the strap is gonna do is it's gonna keep the elbows from moving away from each other. If you think about this as like a general rule of thumb, when you take something wide, it's going to move down. If you squeeze something together, it's going to get taller, right? So same with your arms in any inversion. If you start taking the elbows wide, the chest is going to start to come down. If you take the elbows in and squeeze the chest muscles, the shoulder muscles in, we're going to be able to get longer and taller. So the strap you want to place directly above the elbows. You should still be able to bend the elbows, perfectly fine. And you want the strap shoulders distance apart. So if you take your elbows down, your shoulders should be lined up with the elbows and the wrist. And then what the block is going to do, it's going to keep the hands from coming in and collapsing together. So working on really making that stable foundation. Some people take their hands together like this. If that's something that you like to do, go for it. Personally, when you're learning, I think it's better to keep your hands wide, because if you think about the stability of 4 corners versus 3 corners, 4 corners is obviously a lot sturdier. So let's go ahead and give this a try. So we're going to come back into dolphin. Take the block so that it comes right into that crease of the forefinger and the thumb. And that way your hands can't go in. You want to still be really rooting down through all the knuckles here. And then we're going to take the hips and just lift them up for a moment. So this time, walk your feet in so that the shoulders come in front of the elbows. And then take one foot into the center, take the other leg up. Don't open the hip. So if you jump up with an open hip, it's easy to fall right out of it. So square the hip, engage the top leg, pull the belly in, and make space between the neck and the shoulders. Pull the shoulder blades back. Good. And then switch legs. Push the elbows down into the floor, reach through the heels, square the hips, engage the belly, and lengthen the neck. Should be looking down right in between the thumbs. Good. And release. So just take a break for a moment. With the shoulder blades, you want to be protracting the shoulder blades, which means pushing them away from each other. You don't want to be hugging them up here. You want to push them away and hug them down. Okay, there's space in between the shoulder blades. Like you can see here, I'm reaching forward, and then if I were to pull them back in together, that's retracting the shoulder blades. So when we're in our inversion today, I want you to be pushing them away, making space in the upper back. All right, so let's work on coming up. So the less you fling your legs, the more control you're gonna have, and the more stabilized your inversion will be today. You can use a wall behind you if you've never done this before. I highly recommend it, or grab a partner to spot you. Okay, so spread those fingers wide, tuck the toes, look down between the thumbs, lift one leg up. Good, now really engage the belly. Keep the top leg strong, and work on hopping up towards your forearm stand. So today, I want you to flex the feet. So if you look at me with pointed feet, what a lot of people tend to do is sort of drop the back. I want you to do is pull the belly in, push down into the arms, flex the feet, reach to the heels. So we get a lot straighter, a lot more engaged. Don't forget to breathe. And gently release. Good. Whew. So, it's a lot of work on the shoulders. If you've never done this before, you probably won't come up quite that easy the first time. Obviously, everything takes practice, but it is possible, and keep working at it. The more because the stronger you get your shoulders, your arms, and your core, the easier this will all get. But don't forget to do a lot of stretching, because the more aligned you can make your body, the less strain you're going to put on your muscles and all that stuff. So liquid steel, it's a blend between strength and softness. You can check out some of my other videos for flexibility and strengthening techniques, and I'll see you next time. Namaste.